Okay, let's talk about a moment that is somehow both flattering and incredibly creepy. You know the one. That intense, unblinking gaze from a baby that feels like it's looking right into your soul. What in the world is going on in there? Well, today we're going to break down the wild science behind the baby stare.
I mean, that's the big question, right? Is it just a random thing? Are they judging your life choices? Or is something much, much deeper going on? Turns out, the reality is way more fascinating.
Oh, you've totally been there. You're just trying to enjoy your coffee and you catch the eye of a baby in a high chair. And that's it. They lock on. There's no smile, no little wave, just this pure, unfiltered surveillance. It honestly feels like you're being scanned by a tiny, very serious security agent.
Now, the easy answer, the one we all kind of assume, is that babies just have blurry vision, right? And your face is just a big, interesting blob. And yeah, for newborns, that's partly true. They can only see clearly about a foot away. But that excuse falls apart fast. By 3 months old, their vision is way better, yet they are still deliberately choosing to lock onto faces. So no, this isn't about bad eyesight. This is a choice.
So if it's a choice, what's actually driving it? Well, to answer that, we have to go way back, deep into our evolutionary history. Because that stare, it's actually a hardwired survival program kicking in.
Think about it. Human babies are born completely and utterly helpless. For thousands and thousands of years, a baby's survival depended on one thing: figuring out really, really quickly who was a friend and who was a threat. That stare is their first line of defense.
And this leads us to a really cool idea from evolutionary psychology called the animate monitoring hypothesis. Basically, it just means our brains are wired from birth to pay way more attention to things that are alive, people, animals, than to, say, a chair or a table. Why? Because a chair is just going to stay a chair, but a living thing, that can become a threat or an opportunity in a split second. And to a baby, you are the most important living thing to monitor in the whole room.
So when that baby is staring at you, what they're really doing is running a biological security scan. Step 1, their brain identifies a living thing, your face. Step 2, it starts collecting data, scanning for expressions, for any signals. And then comes step 3, the big one, categorize. Protector or predator, friend or foe.
And believe it or not, we have proof this is real. Studies show that babies come with pre-installed software for ancient threats. Seriously, they will instinctively stare longer at pictures of spiders than at neutral things. They learn to connect a scared sound with a snake way faster than with a flower. Their brain is just naturally on high alert for the kinds of dangers our ancestors faced. And in a busy cafe, a new human face is priority number 1 for that ancient security system.
Okay, so the baby's brain is running this constant threat assessment. But how on earth does it do that so fast? I mean, it's a brand new brain. Well, like any good computer, it uses shortcuts.
You see, a baby's brain is all about efficiency. It can't waste precious energy analyzing every single pixel of your face from the ground up. So instead, it's automatically drawn to faces that are easy for it to compute, faces it can understand quickly and as a whole.
And that leads to this. This quote sounds a little academic, but what it's saying is huge. Vertical symmetry is a VIP in a baby's world. A face that's symmetrical is just easier for their brain to process. It requires less effort to look at, and it can be understood as one complete, simple picture.
This chart really breaks down what they're scanning for. They're drawn to things with high contrast, like your eyes and your mouth. Your hairline creates a nice, sharp border that's easy to track. Any movement, like you talking or smiling, is a massive signal that you're a live and responsive person. And of course, a symmetrical face is just computationally beautiful to their developing mind.
Now, get ready for this number because it's wild. While that baby is just sitting there staring at you, their brain is forming over 500 new neural connections every single second. That stare isn't passive. It is literally the most intense construction project happening on the planet, and your face is the blueprint.
And if that wasn't mind-blowing enough, it gets even crazier. Research has shown that when you and an infant make direct eye contact, your brain waves can actually start to sync up. It's called neurocoupling, and it's basically laying the groundwork for communication. That stare is the first step in a very real, very electric conversation.
All right, let's land the plane here. After running all this ancient survival software and doing a full efficiency analysis on your face, what's the verdict? When a baby picks you out of a crowd to stare at, should you be flattered?
The short answer is yes, absolutely.
If a baby is locked onto you, it means their incredibly sophisticated brain has processed your face and decided that you are noteworthy. You are interesting enough to be worth their precious mental energy. You basically pass the test.
So really, it's a huge biological compliment. They might be staring because your face is symmetrical and easy on their developing brain. Maybe you have something new and exciting, like glasses or a cool haircut. They could also be doing something called social referencing, which means they're literally reading your emotional expression to figure out if the world around them is safe. And most importantly, their brain is using your face right now as a live template to build its own social circuits.
I absolutely love this quote because it just nails it. To a baby, you are a walking, talking library of what it means to be human. They are downloading data on safety, emotion, and connection directly from you.
So the next time you get caught in that unblinking gaze, just remember what's actually going on. You're not just being looked at. You're being scanned, you're being analyzed, and you're being used as the raw material to build a brand new human mind. What they're really seeing isn't just a face. It's their first real lesson and what it means to be one of us.